Hello, moms and dads. Good morning. Today's topic for discussion is about easy ways to design your newborn baby room. And this will be a very exciting session because we have a guest to help us how to design the newborn baby's room. In other words, how to transform your bedroom into a newborn baby's nest, a wonderful room where you will enjoy your postpartum period. And for this, I have an expert from the field of, from the industry of design, creating new spaces, creating beautiful spaces. And she is Manjari Sharma. Let me introduce Manjari to you all. Hi, Manjari. Welcome to our session. Manjari, can you hear us?
Me and giving me such a beautiful platform. Thank you, moms, for being here. And this is Manjari Sharma. Projects I have accomplished in past over 16 years.
Hi, Manjari.
And we have been having expertise in residential projects.
So welcome, Manjari. Welcome to our session. And moms and dads, you can start sharing your questions about how to transform your room, your house, and how to give a beautiful new look for your new life, which will be very soon coming to you. And to begin with, Manjari, we couldn't hear you very clearly. If you can introduce yourself once again.
Hello.
Manjari, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Manjari, I think the first part went little, we could not hear you really well. If you can introduce yourself once more.
Sure. So this is Manjari Sharma, an interior architect. It's been, we are running an interior architecture design firm by the name of Wagma Designs. We are based in DLF Phase 2, and in past 16 years, we have successfully completed more than 500 projects. Our team includes architects, interior designer, and all the professionals to take care of such projects very well. And purpose of doing this business is actually to create happy and joyful spaces for people around. So this is the journey, my journey, and I'm here to help you in your motherhood journey. So looking
Wonderful.
forward.
Yes, Manjari is going to add a lot of value to our new moms and moms who are expecting. So, Manjari, to begin with, our topic is how to, create new spaces and how to transform our own house. All do it ourselves. Our aim is that we should be able to transform it ourselves with the minimum budget. So, to begin with, how should a couple start planning their new room or all the transformation?
So can I start with two lines I have written for motherhood?
Sure, please.
So सारा प्रेम वहीं से आरंभ और अंत होता है। सारा प्रेम वहीं से आरंभ और अंत होता है। यही एक ऐसा प्रेम है जिसमें हर एक प्लानिंग एंड एग्जीक्यूशन तुरंत होता है।
Wonderful, very nice.
यह एक जर्नी है 9 मंथ्स की। यह एक यही बात तो सबसे खास है। यही बात तो सबसे खास है। Thank you. Thank
Wonderful.
you. And thanks to all the wonderful women who has chosen to be a creator. I would I would like to congratulate for your motherhood and this journey. Thank you.
Wonderful,
So,
Manjari. So, how to start planning? That was my first question.
Alexa, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. So, to do anything flawlessly, first we need to do the planning. And planning means we need to understand that are we looking for a full-fledged room to be created, new room to be created for baby, coming baby, and are we planning for just the redoing of the existing spaces? So basically this involves a lot of brainstorming. You guys have to sit together and understand that if we have to create a whole new space, that means you need to have 3 to 4 months in your hand, and you need to hire a professional consultant so that you can achieve your dream the way you want. But today we are here to discuss about the space which you can do it yourself, and
Right.
that's the whole perspective. What all we need to consider. So to design anything beautifully, we need to understand that have in that room. Then comes aesthetic sense of that particular space, and definitely उसके ऊपर तड़का तो लगाना पड़ेगा. So for that we need to have value. More about these pointers.
Right. So when we start planning, what are things one should consider? How to plan?
So what I have figured out that we need to make the check have. And as a mother you can add more in that list, but I can help you to understand that there are few pointers we need to definitely understand. We need to have the space for feeding once the baby comes, and that was not obviously there, so we definitely need to work on that. There will be dappering will be an additional work in that particular space. Clothing के लिए space होना बहुत important है. So additional clothing for kids, then blankets हमारे add हो जाएंगे, baby blankets. बात उनकी बात टाइम के लिए भी हमें spaces and यूटिलिटीज आइडेंटिफाई करनी होती है. सो वी नीड टू डेफिनेटली ऐड दैट. एंड उनके बेड टाइम के लिए भी लाइक वी आर गोइंग टू ऐड कॉट और क्रिब इन आवर रूम, सो that space is also needs to be defined. Then once the utility journey and means experience that whole emotion we are going to put in that room. So this is your aspiration, your dream. You identify what all you want to put in your room, so that will help you to create the checklist. So can we go ahead with another question so that I'll
So,
explain
yeah,
that.
creating a checklist is important. First, we need to know what are the utilities, what are we creating the space for, and then planning. That's
Mm.
what Manjri just said, that we need to start planning, writing it down, and then the what will be the next when to start. Basically, the next thing is when should one
So
start planning.
since we are talking about the project which is do it yourself, means 7th month is very good for you, because the 8th month doctors also recommend that don't exert yourself a lot, but because you need to have sufficient time for planning. Your rest is also important in that particular period. And once that planning is done, you definitely need to have someone to assist in your this journey so that we can execute it really well.
Yeah, so seventh month is the ideal time when you should
7th month,
start
yeah.
searching the Google or searching net what all things are required, how to do it, what to plan,
Yeah.
and Manjuri will tell us. So start writing it down in your diary, take notes of
Yeah.
it.
So
Will be
hopefully we will be adding a lot of value and a lot of pointers for you, so that this will help you to design your space very comfortably, and you won't really need to Google a lot.
right. So, but for a few ideas, and moms, if you plan to hire somebody, at least take time. How much time, Manjuri, do you think they should take if in case someone wants to hire an expert?
Needs to have 3 to 4 months in hand.
Right. So you should start by fourth month.
Yeah.
So now what should be the next step? One has already done the planning and she's in her seventh month and wants to execute now to start the work.
So
So
first thing will be Dr. Rekha, decluttering of your space.
yes.
So you identify your room, which room you are going to assign for. uh, I would recommend that room should have a proper light and ventilation, natural light, because your baby is going to stay there, and this room shouldn't have any pesticide, any dinginess, stinkiness, anything. So I would definitely recommend the pest control has to be done beforehand, before going ahead, and remove all the unnecessary furnitures, wall hangings, pieces which is not actually required in next 3 months, 3 to 4 months. Even you can remove the study table also in that particular room, because you need to have a lot of open space, even the floor sitting space also.
Right, wonderful. So, in case someone doesn't have an extra room for the baby and wants to transform the bedroom into a baby's room, uh, what all changes one can do?
So easy thing we can do, that we can shift our bed in one corner, and we can remove the side table, or we can put it in the corner, so that we create little more space in our this thing. Then even we can convert our side table by putting some cushions over it, as a sitting space also. We if we have very small space, and we can't even fit a chair, comfortable chair, for feeding, you can utilize this side table also for as a sitting space. And we definitely need a footrest also, so you can create, or you can buy online also, the smaller low height footrest, which will help you to rest your foot mm, easily. And if we have little more space in our room, why not to add a beautiful comfortable chair, or a single seater sofa, that will add in your comfort in that room.
Right. So, basically, even decluttering your bedroom will be important so that you can add new elements to it. Is that what?
Yes, then we need to even define our wardrobe spaces also, because you are already having the wardrobe space. And I'm not saying that we need to add, but we need to definitely utilities has to be fulfilled. uh, Means we can add little small. Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes.
So we can add baskets to keep these things, uh, uh, all the required essentials for feeding, wrapping, even the clothing. So all small clothes has to be kept very organized. Every time you can't run around, and you are trying to find things. Then blanket occupy a little more space, so we need to create that space as well. If we are talking about their bathing time, so sometimes and we definitely need to add a small bathtub also in our space. So to keep that, I have identified that there are 2 3 dimensions we need to uh, definitely follow in our space. So if we are trying to keep the bathtub in our space, that means we need to have 2 feet 9 inches to 3 feet space in our wardrobe to keep it. Or we can create this space in our washroom as well, means hanging on the wall kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So now,
Apart from this, sorry, in Dr. Rekha, I would like to add one more thing. When we will be like taking our baby to bath, we need to have a little higher table also to utilize that space. And for that, ideal height is 2 feet 6 inches, because that is the easily reachable height. And for a single sitting position, there are so we need to identify these things. Cot or crib you can buy at your own
right. Manjari, so next, once we have created, in fact, identified the places where will I place what, I have identified the utilities, what I have, and I've also identified the spaces and created the spaces. What should be my next step? How should I go ahead?
Sorry, I missed your question. There was little lag in network.
what I said is, once I have identified my utilities, I've taken note of it. Once I have identified the spaces, where will I keep what? I have already decluttered the room. What should be my next step? How to start designing? Hello,
Hello,
Manjari?
hello. Yeah.
Yeah, should I repeat the question?
Yes, I don't know what is happening.
Yeah,
I'm
no worries.
sorry.
It happens at times. My question is how to start designing the room once the space is created
Yeah.
and we have identified our utilities. So
So,
now,
are you talking about the beautification of the space?
yes,
Okay. So, at this point of time, we don't even know that we are going to have baby girl or a boy.
you can't.
So, so for what I have identified that neutrals are always good for all types of room, but since it is a baby room, we need to add little beautiful colors, which is always soothing to eyes. So for that, we can go for pastel gray, pastel green, like the lighter green, oranges, sorry, lemon green type
Are you talking of the walls?
walls or wardrobe, whichever is the biggest and means the wider surface we have in our room. And
Okay.
I would love to create a wall where we can add a lot of frames to enjoy the this growth period. So like every month we can add one photo of our baby on that wall.
So this means that we have to create one wall, big wall, free up that wall in our bedrooms. I'm sorry, guys. There's some technical problems and it's going a little slow. Manjri, are you there? Okay, I'm sorry. I think we have lost the connect with Manjri, but what we were discussing was once we have decluttered the room, created in according to the list, we have created space in our bedroom or in the house, located the place whether we'll have another room for the newborn baby or we have to accommodate the baby in the same room. That's absolutely fine. You just have to zero in the space and declutter the space. You just empty all the extra things from that room, make the room empty as much as possible. Whatever best you don't need. You don't need extra clothes in your cupboards. You don't need an extra table in your room. You don't need extra place for all the gadgets. So just shift all the extra things to the other room. You all the things that you need for next 6 months, you should have it in the room, and a comfort place where you can sit and enjoy the baby time. And then the next step is to clean up the room and start designing the walls. So for that, you just have to see that you free up one wall, which is a larger surface, and or if not wall, the cupboard, some place where that you can add colors to that wall or the cupboard. You can add wallpapers, you can paint that wall, or you can put posters on that wall, if not wall, the cupboard. So that will give a new look to your house. So getting one wall which is nice and clean and a bigger surface, which that will add a lot of a new look to your room or your house. And later on you can put frames, so you can put wallpaper, you can paint the wall, or you can get small posters from Amazon or from online shopping sites, and you can put it up. Just give me a moment if we can connect with Manjari. And So after the wall is ready, you should also have do the pesticides, because it is very important to get a pesticide control done, because you should not have any germs or pesticides in the room. So, and then the next thing will be to add colors and lights to your room. So, hi Manjari, we are sorry we lost you for a moment.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No worries.
So I'll come back. I don't.
So, we were talking about adding colors to the room, the walls, and adding lights and colors to the room.
Colors is as per your choice. So the neutral shade is definitely the foremost thing, because if we are talking about neutral shade, space looking more smaller. To make it more wider, we need to have good bright light, and light का temperature भी बहुत matter करता है, because when we are talking about tube light, light, that is white light, blunt light. And if we are talking about beautiful room which has where we can capture any moment very easily, so we need to have lights, right spread of light, and light की जो temperature है ना, that should not increase by 5000 K. तो इसको वार्म वार्म डे लाइट बोलते हैं. So if you are going to buy it from any store, you can tell the storekeeper that I need warm daylight, sorry, so daylight color of light. So it is available in tube light also, bulbs also, every type of LED lights. And I was also adding that we can add frames on wall that will help us to enjoy this whole journey. And in that particular frame we can add color, because we really want to make this room peppy for our kids, would be kid. And if it is I was very fascinated when I was going through this journey, and I have a baby girl. So now she is 14 years, but definitely I never forget that whole journey. I was very much fascinated about pink and grays. So you can also choose your color, what color you are liking, you can put it in your space. And you design it for yourself, because that's your dream. And we are here to just help you to identify. So here will be a question, Dr. Rekha, that since a lot of things are already existing in that room, means how this small addition in the room will create major impact. So that is a big question. So we really need to understand that what all colors we are already having in our room. And that help us to define our color palette. I understand that mothers are very smart and very intelligent, so they can definitely create a color palette of things already existing. Then you can even go through the Pinterest site. There are a lot of color palettes available. So you can search there that color palette for baby room, or girl room, or boy room. So you can figure out your colors at your own. And I would only recommend that go for the pastel colors. Don't make it too darker, brighter. And a lot of yellow colors are added in that room. So keep it soothing,
Yes,
soft.
it's very important to keep it soothing, moms,
Mm.
because I'm sorry. It is the room that you are designing. The baby is not going to enjoy for next 3 to 6 months. The baby will be lying down and sleeping most of the time. You are designing a room for yourself. So design a color which is soothing to you, which will calm you down and be more relaxing. And it is also important that the color in the room will help you recover in your postpartum phase. So it should be soothing and relaxing, and it will help you overcome postpartum depression. So it is also about color therapy, about healing therapy. So you have to choose a color that you like the most, which is very soothing to your eyes, which is very calming. So do little research on the colors when you choose a color, for your room. Even if you have a small wall or a small poster, but see that you choose the right color for yourself.
You
Yeah,
can even empower your means the artist within you, because there will be a lot of space, like you can color your wardrobe handle, you can color your even the side table also with in your color. So there are a lot of DIY available on YouTube and other sites where you can find your particular shape and uh, color you are trying to create, but pattern can be added on your existing pieces of furniture also. So it is not that every time we need to make a whole new room.
right. So, Manjari, what all things one need to buy or purchase, and from where to purchase to decorate the room?
Okay, so since it is do it yourself, there are many shops available in this market. But we are talking in this pandemic time as well, and we can't even. I won't even recommend to go out to buy things. So why not to explore online things? There are many sites available. So Amazon is one of the best site we are already having. ETSY is also one of the site you can explore. And you can buy little beautiful wall decals which can be put directly pasted on the existing piece of furniture or on the wall or on the even the frames. If you are having glass or mirror in the room, you can decorate those corners as is also. So
And
online spaces are available in our country as well, so we can definitely buy it.
right, and how to plan the layout of the room?
Yeah.
How to plan the layout? Once we plan the layout, we will know what to buy. So, first, let us see how to plan a room.
So, what I always recommend that you identify, since you have already identified and you have made your checklist, what all you need in your space. So, first of all, the thing which has to be used very rarely in that room. So that should be kept far from the entry and the exit, so that that is not disturbing in your movement. So that's why I mentioned that we can push our bed in the corner, uh, and side tables can also be removed from our room. So that biggest space is the bed going to occupy. Then even since I had talked that we need to add a cot or the crib in our space, so that means that is also going to be in one corner. Center space, we need to keep it open and clear, so that again the movement is very free. A washroom should be very close to your room, so whether it is attached in your room or it is very close to your bedroom door. Then remove all the hurdles within that path, so that this is again a clear uh, clear and hassle free movement. Planning for the storage space, I have already mentioned that wardrobe has to be reorganized. So even you can remove all the off-season clothes, and you can identify that where you are going to keep these things. Like I have already mentioned, even we can post a checklist for the bedroom on online also, so that you can figure it out from there, and that will help you to identify. But sitting space is also very important for feeding. So you create that layout is actually organizing things well and keeping your movement easy in that space. So that's what and we all know in that manner. Just the technicality we needed to understand that biggest and heaviest product or object has to be kept in the corners, so all on the sides.
Yes,
Smaller organizers can be kept very easy to approach, so that whenever it is required, we are not running here and there.
yes. So that's a very technical and a very important point where we need to keep a more free space to walk around
Yeah.
and push all the heavy objects to the corners. Very nice. Thank you so much,
Right.
Manjari.
Mhm.
And Now coming to the hidden spaces where you just said inside the cupboards we should empty the cupboards and create, but still with the minimum space we need maximum utility. How can we do that?
So I understand that if we are having one or two wardrobe within our room, so there will be very difficult to add all these things easily. So for that, and I'm not going to say that you create a lot of drawers and pull outs in your space to add these things. So we can buy organizer basket where we can keep things, and we can label that basket, that what we are keeping in which basket, and very small things, because in this particular age group we are not going to have big things to keep in that baskets. So I had already mentioned that diapering is the biggest thing we need to do whole day, and
What?
so it can be like reusable or diaper, or the one time usable diaper, but it has to be organized really well.
So mom, reusable diaper means nappies. So
Nappies.
correct. Actually, it is called nappies, which we wash and we put them back to the babies. So they are called nappies and the diapers. So basically, what Manjari said is very nice. We should have baskets in our room, which can be placed easily under the bed or the corners. But the basket has everything inside in one place, so that it's easy to diaper a baby in any room, anywhere, on the table, on the bed. But the things that you need are all organized in one
So,
space.
in the same manner, Dr. Rekha, we can create baskets for like feeding things. Also has to be kept within one basket. Then bathing time, all the accessories, so oil, soap, and all the related accessories has to be kept one in one basket only.
Yeah. So basket may you can divide the basket into small parts and organize everything. And if you have two, three baskets or drawers in one place, it's nice. You can pile them one above the other and keep it in one corner. And for breastfeeding, if you're a breastfeeding mom, you don't need a basket, and you need a basket only when you need bottles, and you need your baby is on a top feed, so you need a lot of accessories where you need sterilizer, you need bottles, you need a to bottle brush to wash the bottles. So there's a lot of accessories.
Mm.
Half the things can be kept in the kitchen. You can allocate one drawer in the kitchen to keep all the bottle accessories there, sterilizer there. But in your room you can just have a minimum space for the uh, bottles and the formula feed and the spoon and everything. So you have to create separate organizers for each activity. Do not keep everything together. So that's the whole point. Is that right, Manjari?
Yes, yes, perfectly all right.
Yeah. So we have to do little planning where we keep every activity, all the things together in one place, in one basket, in one cupboard. And then for bath, everything should be separate in another corner. Is there any changes that we should do in the washroom?
So washroom, definitely the way we talked about the bedroom, we can even we need to declutter our washroom as well. So if we have we are talking about small house and room which has less space, so remove all the you have created a sitting space, or you have kept a storage which is occupying space. So your overhead should also be cleaned, because you have to sit frequently, you have to rise frequently. So you can't add a lot of shells on the walls which can easily hit your head or things.
Right. So if we have a lot of things in the washroom, that should also be decluttered. Move the
Yeah.
washing machines, move your things, keep more stools, which is more
Right. So I added that we need to have a like 2 feet 6 inches high table. So it can be foldable table also, which can be kept in the corner, and we can bring it whenever it is required. And
right. So that table can also be used for giving bath to the baby. If the
yeah.
mom can't sit on the floor, it is wise to have a foldable table in the washroom, right?
So
Is
that
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 what
is
you
Yeah, that is even suitable for changing the diapers.
Yeah, right. So you can have an foldable table if you find difficult sitting on the floor and giving bath or changing. So it's wise to have a foldable table which can be placed anywhere in the house or in the washroom. And
Right.
so purchasing things. Let me see. Let me check if there are any questions. I'm so lost. Uh,
Value addition.
yes, aesthetic look. We need to go into the. We have discussed the utilities. Now we need to discuss how to add uh,
Value in our spaces.
value and basically a look, aesthetic look to.
So, hello.
Hello. Yes, my.
Yeah. So, if we are having already existing curtains, we can add a little, tie belt can be little vibrant, or if we can make a little change in our curtain or blind, that can also add a lot of value in our space. Uh, I had mentioned that we can even color our handles and knobs visible in our room. So that is very easily doable. You can find it on the YouTube, and you can hand paint it. So add your pattern, add your style. Even if you don't want to paint it, you can buy the wall decal and you can paste over it. So that will again add a little pattern in your space. Wall decal is very easily available, all shapes, all sizes. Even miss you can buy it for the floor also, or for this wall, even for the cabinets. So that is a biggest thing which we can add. But I would love to add a little music in our space. So you can even add a Bluetooth speaker or something to create music and soothing sound in your space. So that is good for you, and that is good for your baby as well. So Dr. Rekha mentioned that in our room there should be lighter and soothing things available, so that this is healing us very quickly and easily.
And Manjari, how to create a bedding for the baby? What is it important to buy a cot or to keep the baby on
It
bed?
it is really actually, if we have space and we can accommodate that cot, that is best for us, because uh, the way baby grows, it is like they have tendency to move here and there, and then in that case this really becomes tough to manage कि वो गिर ना जाए और हम उन्हें कैसे बचाएं. So for that, cot is really good for us. Even you can buy cribs that is available on firstcry.com. So that can be kept on the side of your bed, and very easily accessible, approachable. So baby is always with you, but when you are preparing the bedding, that is only for your baby. So you'll be buying a lot of beddings for them, and soft bedding. Plastic cover is also required in that, because during the night, I think Dr. Rekha, you would also recommend that the diaper is not recommended. So we need to help them to wear nappy.
We do recommend diaper, but we also recommend that you should be baby should be off the diaper for a few hours in a day. And
Okay.
if the moms are keeping exclusive diaper, using diaper only, then if it should be changed every 2 hours, so 2 to 3. Yeah, but yes, there are few hours in the day when you should put the baby without diaper or in a nappy,
So
so that
for
you check on a urine output,
yeah,
and it's also healthy for the baby. Yes, so then you need all those extra beddings,
yeah.
the plastic sheet.
And weather change also affects our baby so quickly. So we need to add means different types of blanket as well for our baby. So that is also important. We need to have that space.
Right. And for the cot, let me add something here. Mom is a cot, buying a cot is not very important just before you deliver the baby. If you don't have space in the room, you can just wait for some time. The newborn baby always sleeps on your bed. You really cannot detach the baby and put it on the cot. Cot is very helpful once the baby grows little bit and starts turning size, and you start focusing on other things. where you can put the baby in the cot and be safe and do your household work. So do not hurry up in buying the cot. It is very useful. You may need it, but you can take your time to buy in case there's a constraint with the space in the room. Yeah. So now, Manju, we have some questions coming in, and the Amu is asking, the place we plan to create a nursery does not have enough lighting. What to do?
So for that, I mentioned already that we need to add a little more lighting in our space. So whether you create the space for putting new bulb or tube light, or because we need to have sufficient light on all the corners of the room, and we all love to click beautiful moments of our kid growing. So for that, lighting is definitely playing a biggest role, and that's what I mentioned, that we need to have right temperature of the light as well.
Yeah. So if you don't have enough lighting, you can purchase new lights, new bulbs, new tube lights, any one thing, and increase the lighting of the room. It doesn't need to be very fancy, but how Manjari
Yes.
said, temperature is important, and the amount of light, that is a daylight, you have to mention. Buy a tube light and or a normal bulb and change it. I
So
think, but
yeah, basically fill your room with the light so that all the corners not having the darker spot.
yes, and also see that the new nursery place should get enough light from the windows, the sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mentioned, that we need to have natural light and ventilation in that room.
Rajni is asking, how can I maximize space in the living room or a bedroom?
Living room or a bedroom in our space, within that room.
Yes.
Okay, so if you are actually open to make a little addition in your bed, there we can create a hidden bed as well. So your back a box can be converted into the hidden bed, and that can also be used as a cot in the longer run. And Miss, I don't understand much about this question, so if they can
He means
explain
how
it.
to maximize space in the living room, how to create a space. Basically, if you see the space, you can say that okay, remove this, remove that. But here, in general,
Hmm.
how can one with the existing space? How can we create more empty space?
So we normally have tendency to keep things and the moment we keep things aligned with the wall and touching the wall, we have good movement space within the room. Then definitely without removing something, we can't create something. So to create something, we first do away with things which we are having. So whether we have to make it little foldable kind of thing, which is not occupying space every time, and there are many ideas available online. Even if we are talking about drawing dining space, dining can be foldable also. So this is a kind of frame putting on wall, and then that can be pulled down as a dining table. If we are talking about the drawing room, sofa is has to be there, but that can also be kept in the side, and we can remove the center table from that room so that we have enough open space within that space.
Right, that's amazing. If we put all everything in the corner, we definitely have space in the center and walking space.
Hmm.
And you need to get rid of all the things that you don't need in next 6 months.
Hmm.
So you just pack it up and stuff it somewhere in a store.
Yes, yes. For the time being, you definitely need to do that.
Yes, and for at least once we have a newborn baby in the house for 6 months, all you need is empty space. You really don't need furnitures and too
Yeah.
many.
So floor sitting space is really important in our space. So we need to make it clear
Right. So I have another question. I want to create space for my baby's room, which should stimulate the intellectual and motor development of my child. Any tips?
intellectual and motor development means.
that means that there are motor development. All this comes little later when we talk of milestones of the child.
Yeah,
It means any we need to add some value addition which will help in baby's growth. Like we add a lot of colors
yeah.
or small singles and small things baby keeps looking at. Baby can turn face from right.
Exactly. So that's why I told that we can put little interesting wall decals, which is a very interesting sticker. So baby is trying to stand and trying to touch that. Even we can put that height scale also on the wall that helps and motivates our baby to grow faster. And beautiful colors, beautiful patterns make them interesting. Even I had mentioned that we need to add a speaker in that room, so that means if it is Alexa operated, we can command that Alexa,
Yeah.
ये वाला पोएम गाना मेरे बच्चे को सुनाना, खुश कर देना. So that makes a lot of happy space within your space.
Yeah. So in the after creating empty space, I think the music, the light, the colors, all those things helps in the baby's intellectual development and the motor development.
And try to create windows or create the arrangement which is avoiding outside noise. So that is also very, very important.
Yes. And there are so many rocking chairs and rocking the toys and all those things can be placed in the room, which,
In wardrobe only we can create that space to hide things
yeah, but it can be pulled out whenever you need.
very easily. So means lower height of the wardrobe can be utilized for all these things.
Yes. And some ideas about baby girls or baby boys specific to baby girl or a baby boy. How can we make changes in the room?
So very simple. Polka dot is good for baby girl, and triangular shape is good for baby boy. Even we can play, means all the geometrical shapes are good for baby boy, and dots, curves, Barbie. These things are good for our uh, girl kid. Yeah.
So, but when and how can we use play with them?
See, like if we are right now we are going for just the pastel color walls or neutral color walls. The When baby grows, like it's 6 months or more than that, now they would start touching, looking at things. They would start feeling things. So there you can add colors, and there you can, instead of giving a lot of toys and that is catching a lot of dust and things, we can put stickers on wall that will help them to touch that wall. Okay, one more thing I wanted to add: we can paint our color with the kind of paint which is washable.
Yes.
So there are few colors available in the market. Enamel paint or the satin paint is easy to wash thing and very economical. So this can be done even at our own as well.
Right. So, but you said after 6 months, no, we are planning just after the baby is born. Once the mom, you know the sex of the baby, you can go home and start add few changes that will be specific to the baby. So, Manju, what are that immediate effects that a person can give?
Immediate effects right now.
No, no, after the baby is born, when the mother knows, okay, I have a baby boy, and she goes back home, she has already prepared the room with the neutral colors. Now she
So
wants to give little touch up to say, okay, I have a baby boy now. She wants to declare and make it.
we had created that wall for frame, if you remember. So
Yeah,
now put if you have baby boy, go for very beautiful eclectic blue color in the frame, or you can go for like yellow color in the frame. So you decide which angle and how much sunlight and natural light coming in your room, and that will add a lot of value. Then I would recommend that your baby background should have neutral, then only frame will be highlighting.
right.
That photo frame is all actually important, but at the same time you can add a little sticker on the wall also.
Yeah,
So,
there are beautiful stickers available in all sizes. I
mm,
think purchase those stickers, boy stickers or girl stickers and Barbie doll stickers,
yeah,
whatever.
and try pasting it from the skirting level. So instead of putting on the wall, because your baby is going to enjoy the lower space of your room first.
Right. So you mean we should keep the lower space empty and spacious for the baby?
Yes, yes.
So once your baby starts moving around, please empty your lower space and the lower part so that the baby can play around.
I have even written down the do's and don'ts.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So don'ts, I have only two don'ts, like no sharp edged furniture to be kept.
Right.
So try avoiding that. And if we are already having that, there are a lot of edge things available, accessories available online, which you can put paste on your edges to avoid these sharp edgy things. And
Right.
no wall hangings which accumulate dust. So try avoiding things which is going to accumulate a lot of dust. Then do's, yes. So choose a room for baby which has natural light and ventilation. So these are already mentioned, but I have just created pointers for that. And
Yes.
create arrangement of right spread of light for picture perfect moments. And then shift big and heavy furnitures in the corners. That is also important. Create organizer basket for all utilities separately, and create a wall for photo frames. These are the things we have already talked. And
Wonderful. These do's and don'ts will be very helpful to all of you, moms and dads. I know it is very important to know that what not to do and what are the areas where we need to focus, and only then we can be doing the right thing. So creating your space for yourself and your baby to begin a new life is very important, and the space that you're creating will also add value to your healing process, your postpartum phase. So please do it, take it seriously, and do not neglect this part of your journey. It is important. It adds a lot of value to both your relationship, also your overall feeling of healthy feeling and recovery. Plus, it adds a lot of value to the baby as well. Baby also enjoys the new look, decluttered look, a nice empty space, openness, new light, good lighting, good natural light. So, Manjari, wonderful. You have added so much information, so much value to our moms and dads, and I'm sure everybody will benefit from the small tips how to do it yourself. But yes, moms and dads, if you need an expert opinion, Manjari is always available. You can reach out to her directly, her own Facebook site, or she's available on Google, on her website. It's by name Wagma Designs, and she'll help you in and out with tips and consultations and handhold you if you need in creating the whole big space. She'll define a beautiful space for you.
yeah.
So whatever is your need, you need help anytime, you reach out to me. I can get you information from Manjari, or you can reach out to her directly. So
I have
it
a giveaway also, Dr.
is
Rekha.
amazing. Please.
So for first five parents or moms, the one consultation is free. And if it is just do it yourself thing, I would help you to figure out your color palette as well.
Amazing. That's so nice, Manjari. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. And moms, please take note of this, that you can reach out to her without any hesitations. We'll share the number, and please do call up my clinic to book your appointment with Manjari. And we will facilitate this and see that the first five moms, please book your slots today itself so that it's easy for us. The early birds win the race. And Manjari will be at your service to help you select the right color, the right wall, the right, you know, design for yourself, how to create space. She will guide you. Amazing, Manjari. That's wonderful. So nice of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rekha, and congratulations to all would-be parents. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you so much. One moment. I have a question from Lily.
Okay.
asking, I would like to put some hanging toys or ceiling toys as my baby seems to be happy looking at the fan and lights. So, any suggestion for hanging toys or ceiling decoration? Hello, Manjuri.
And
Manjuri.
hello.
Hi, Manjuri. Did you read the question?
Yes, yes, I heard the question. So, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, so I was mentioning that I would not recommend that we can hang toys within the fan, because that accumulates dust also, and with that toy thing, dust can come to our baby face as well. So try avoiding that. But yes, we can hang it in the ceiling, and but miss, I think this is again once your baby is 4 months or 3 months older, then only it is required.
No,
What do
even
you say?
newborn babies keep looking at the ceiling and they smile and they laugh and they keep looking at the ceilings. Yeah, they enjoy that, newborn babies.
Someone, some electrician or someone who can create some spaces to hang these things.
Yes, but Lily, I can also suggest something. We can create extra hanging space, a hook on the ceiling to hang a few things, but see that you wash them very frequently.
Yeah.
It doesn't accumulate dust. Manjari has a very genuine point that all hanging objects collect dust, so you have to wash them. You can also there are things available like starine, stars which can be just pasted on the wall and it shines. If
Even in the ceiling, even
yeah,
in the ceiling.
on the ceiling, it goes on the ceiling, the moons and the stars. So when you switch off the light, those stars keep, you know, twinkle stars. You can see as if you are in an open space looking at the sky.
Hmm.
They are very pretty and very beautiful. If not on the ceiling, you can put it on the side walls also, but it goes on the ceiling. It is meant. You can just go on Amazon and search for toys for the ceiling or the stars paste to be put, pasted on the ceiling. It goes with a double side tape. Just paste it. Or you can have some Barbie nice pictures to be pasted on the ceiling. Those
And a
are
lot of these things are coming with the pre-adhesive background, so we don't really need to have anything to paste.
Yeah, it's not a fight. It's very easy. For girls, you have multiple options on the Amazon when you search stickers to be pasted on the ceiling. So
Wo-
you'll get multiple stickers.
One more thing, Dr. Rekha, we can add here that there are a lot of beautiful wallpapers available in market. So we can even add those kind of patterned wallpaper on wall. So
Yeah.
if we are not able to paint the wall.
There are 3D effects also wallpapers, which are very nice, and it gives a very good feel and the look, right, Manjari?
These easily changeable objects.
So, Lily, I hope I answered your questions. You do get a lot of stickers for the ceilings. Those will be nice, and they're very, very amazing. You'll enjoy more than your baby. Yes, right. So, do I have more questions? Do Manjari has any more questions? No. And no. So, thank you so much, Manjari. It was really amazing to have you here and to add so much value and so much information about designing and redefining this space. And thank you so much. Looking forward to much more information and connecting with you again. Thank
Thank you once again, and thanks to all the would-be parents. Congratulations, and again, best wishes. Thank you.
So, moms and dads, connect with my clinic to book your appointment with Manjari. The first five moms will have special benefits and have a special consultation with Manjari. So, thank you so much for attending our session. Thank you for adding value to this. And wishing you all a very happy pregnancy, a healthy pregnancy, and a very amazing, exciting journey. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
And
you.
thank you. See you next Sunday, same time.